Good afternoon and welcome to That's Your Opinion, Not Mine. My name is Chris and look, Tez.
I'm back.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Tez is back. Anyway,
Yeah.
we are going to sing. We're not going to ruin it. So, Tez, how you doing today? You right?
Yeah, not too bad. A little stressed after my, haircut issue that I had, Yeah.
The less we say about that, the better, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want
Let's just say, well, granted, she's never had an issue cutting my hair before, my mother, but for some reason this time round, she went a bit too scissor happy and choppy scissor happy. Honestly, it looked like a lawnmower, and I'm not even exaggerating. I should have just got a lawnmower and done it.
Wow.
Yeah, and then had to pay 60 quid to have my hair recut again. So it didn't, as you saw it the other week, it was a good job I wasn't on camera because...
it looked a bit like a crazy lady.
Yeah, if it looks bad now, well, you should have seen it before. At least now it's level and, Yeah, that was bad.
You look like you could do a Weetabix advert with that haircut. Say no more.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Otherwise I can have a whole show
It's
about my
finished,
hair.
forget it. Like, let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
So why are we here today, Tess?
If I'm not mistaken, we are here to do an album review on none other than Mike Righteous.
Yeah, we're doing the album review of Suicycle. We had Mike Righteous in a few weeks back on the interview. Go and check it out. So we are going to do the Suicycle, not the whole album, just a selected few. Why did we pick these ones, Tez?
Some are probably the more well-known ones off the album, but I decided to pick the ones that some people wouldn't have heard of if they haven't actually heard the whole album.
Yeah.
Ones that kind of resonated.
Okay, so let's get into it. So what one have we got first?
The first one is Darkness, which, if I'm not mistaken, this one is a letter to his younger self.
We asked him that question, didn't we, funny enough?
We did. Well, it was not directly about this track.
No, generally.
Generally, and then it ended up that he did this song.
Yeah, he did mention this, didn't he? So
absolute tune, Darkness. I found it very relatable, this one.
Really good. It was really powerful, all of it, we can say a motive to all of his songs,
Yeah.
But every single one of these songs we're going to review, it packs a punch. And there's meaning behind it all.
Yeah, every single song that we are reviewing, there is definite meaning for every
100%.
single one of them.
Definitely, because this album means a lot. We're not just doing an album review. This album means a lot, because of the circumstances around it. Let's just say that.
That's the polite way of doing it.
Yeah. So let's get Darkness on, and then we'll have a chat about it after this.
Darkness, hold me. My nightmares won't go to sleep. I dive into the cold sea. I try to swim, but don't breathe. Darkness, hold me. My nightmares won't go to sleep. If only I could meet the old me. I say, little bro, there's so much that you don't see. So many people around that you don't need. I'd reach out and tell them what they never told me. The people that you roll with ain't even your broskies. Just a bunch of leeches, they eat off you slowly. And no, I won't preach, proceed to roll deep. I know you keep your friends close, cause your family don't speak. But in reality, the man are just coke fiends that gradually grow weak and have casual nosebleeds. But hang with that whole team, cause yeah, they're scumbags. But in that bag of man, there's a handful of OGs. And meeting them will teach you to stand on your own feet. Cause you're the one person in life that won't leave. You're the one person in life that won't know. I know you're so broke, some evenings you don't eat. Not even some cold meat, it's scary with no heat. And keeping you cozy, no parents is so peak. I tell them keep scheming and dreaming with no sleep. And just be prepared to tear up the whole scene. And don't worry when there's a no P, believe it or not, right now I'm wearing a rollie, ayy. And young G, no need to smoke weed. You'll take your first toke, your face will go green. Swear I know you better than I could ever know me. I rollers you better than you could ever roll G. Don't even try it, every week I'll be buying an OC. Z, supplying the O Street. You're righteous, then don't be. So naive, so sweet and so innocent for someone that came from a bloodline so militant. Siblings don't give a shit, they own their own businesses. Nobody wants to get old and told that they show ignorance. So say no thanks and yes please. Tell them life's a game, you're only the chess piece. Hold up your head bro, you know that it gets peak when it does pick up the pen and flow like an MC. Darkness, hold me, my night won't go sleep. I'll dive to the cold sea. I'll try swim, but don't breathe. Cause you're the boy and I'm the man, and that hairline don't hold up, enjoy it while you can. I know you think about the future and go guarantee, nothing's guaranteed. A wise man won't worry over the choice he doesn't have, and that's the only thing we can accept. None of us are getting our money back when we're dead. Just be the best you for when you have a family. I know you're scared of having kids cause all the shit you had to see. It just had to be to invent the man you see, and be a better man than your daddy could ever be. And then you'll understand why your daddy had to leave. Cause when plan A fails, man go back to B. Back to the agony, the savage is the pain. Hand in the kitchen act to stop him slashing up his veins. Break the shackles and the chains, carry on the same for the charge she's carrying, so we can carry on your name. I know you want a family, but you're married to the game. Couple women in your way that you cannot save. And when that train passes, give the hand a wave. No, nothing matters when you're hanging around the ends. Banging with your man, them hanging around your friends. But your sister got with Woody Boy and found him hanging, now he's dead. Now it's just ashes and you got him hanging around your neck. Yeah, and he'll never be forgotten. Heart as heavy as the coffin. If I can meet the old me, would I even get the acknowledgement? When he's the one responsible for the knowledge I wanna give, I probably wanna kiss you. Give a little smile, say sorry I wasn't with her. You survived the suicide and rode a cycle for your sister. Now roll a spliff and put in all the pressure that you pent up in the Brizzler, and then blow it out the window like a winner. Time is something that you cannot redeem, so go and be with your family, G. Even if you're having beef and can't live amicably. Yeah, your family's mean, but they don't know what family means. So we can't even have a gathering, most of family beef. No, family meals where the whole family eats. So if you have a plan to get this family back on his feet, it's through them bars that you drop. That fire that is fed from the scars that you got. Be the star on the top of your family tree. The anger inside of you is bad for the cheat. I know you handle your shit because it happened to me.
Yeah, I absolutely do love Darkness. I think it's very thought-provoking, this track.
Definitely. It's very thought-provoking. You know, it's the singing is very, you know, between the singing and the rapping. Like,
yeah, it's got a good balance. It's not too much of one and not enough of the other. There's a very good balance between the two.
It's a powerful one, that is.
He's played around a lot with reverb throughout the whole album, but the way that he's done the reverb on this particular song, it's got that very like haunting kind of effect that puts you in the story with him about the loneliness that he felt and everything. It gives it a good enhancement.
For real, yeah. Like, I can't say anything else more than what you've added there. So what mark would you give that?
Oh yeah, I forgot marks, you know. That one, I'm going to give a 10.
10.
10. 10!
Moving on to the next one, we've got So Many Lies.
Yes, this is the one that I meant to say when we interviewed Mike Righteous that gave me the idea about the whole collaboration with Adele, not Darkness. I was having a very special moment.
It was very special on that day, I must say.
I was very special, but the fact that I actually communicated and what I was saying was coherent
just
was good enough.
About, yeah.
Yeah. just about coherent.
Later.
I remember we listened to So Many Lies, like before it was even on the album, on the phone. Remember we did listen to that, didn't we?
Did we listen to this one as well?
I think so.
Because the one, well, it's Margate Boy that just sticks in my head.
But I remember, I'm telling you, it was this one, because we listened to this one as well.
I'm going to go with yes, because
I do remember it, because as soon as I heard it, I remembered, because I remember it was played on the phone and we listened to it. There was a good few songs, that was.
How ironic that the two that I love the most, the ones that his sister played.
Yeah, his sister did play. I'm sure it was. I'm 99.9% sure, because I remember the intro, because it struck me, and it was 100%.
Now you're saying it, something is ticking over in my brain, but it's just because Margate Boy was so impactful. But we'll discuss that one later.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, because I remembered it straight away, instantaneously. I remembered it. Yeah, it means a lot, like to me personally as well. Because obviously the circumstances around it. But it's let's get it on.
Yeah, let's get this one on, and then we'll have a more in-depth chat afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. So many times you stood there and lied. So many times you looked in my eyes. So many when you said that you loved me, you left me behind. Said you were right, but you left me to dry. Said you wouldn't leave, but you left me to die. Said you was mine, but you wasn't on my side. You lied, oh, so many times you sold me a lie. So many times you stood there and lied. So many, and all of those times I looked in your eyes. So many when you said that you loved me, you left me behind. Said you were right, but you left me to try. Said you wouldn't leave, but you left me to die. Said you was mine, but you wasn't on my side. You lied, oh, so many times you sold me a lie. Don't chat to me, cunt, you're done. Fuck the family, yeah, I can't stand what you done. You're just as sad as your mum. Daddy was absent, you never learnt the value of one. Was sad as little madam never had that masculine touch. Now you're lying when you're trying to find a man you can trust. Probably gonna fall for the first man that you love, or you think that you love, and you link and you fuck and you fuck and you link and you're mixing the drink with the drugs. Not giving one single fuck till you're in a one-bed flat and you're a single mama, huh? That's what you done. When you entered my life, we was empty inside. But in the start, neither you or I was trying to show our stressful side. Put that behind us, then we just pretend we're nice. We're trying to picture person as picture perfect. In time, issues surface, then we just realize that it isn't working. Just constant hate, don't cooperate. Just sharing toxic traits, and I can't concentrate. With the suicidal thoughts that I contemplate, and I can manage it sometimes, but not today. Hey yo, what's the game's about? The power struggle that you seem to go insane without. It only leads to more pain already breaking down. Cause words left unsaid could fill a brain with doubt. I feel basic now. You made it out, you was down when you came around. Now it's too late to turn around or change the route. Look what you become, I can't blame you, pal. But wow, I just fucking hate you now. Act like I ain't never seen you squeeze a baby out. Giving up on them years ain't no option. I swear I'm the only one prepared to face my problems. Yeah, why give a little girl family and then take it from them? Yeah, how you breaking every promise that you making and you claiming that you ain't a wrongin', huh? You stood there and lied. So many times you looked in my eyes. So many.
So that was So Many Lies, Tez.
So many lies.
Sorry, I jumped in. You was like just about to say it, but I said it. Sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, one of my favourites off the album. I do love the intro. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just that nice little softness to it. And the way that obviously he delivers the lyrics, is the rhythm of it is very catchy. Considering the circumstances around the song, it's a very catchy track.
It is. And it's just like, I can't really add too much of what you're saying. It's like I'm only going to repeat what you're saying in a different way, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'll just go with that. So what score would you give that?
Well, before I give the score, so again, it's another emotive track.
He goes in on this one.
Doesn't sugarcoat anything. He really is just laying it all out bare, and very few people do that. No. I'm struggling to think who does actually do that. But anyway, we'll get to more in depth about the whole album as a whole and Mike Righteous as an artist later. So for now, yes, I give that one, surprise, surprise, 10.
Let me just think. What can I give it? 10.
Oh, that's a shocker.
Yeah, definitely a 10.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
It's the album is it means so much. So the next tune is Because I Love You.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm not talking to you, Tez. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, the track Because I Love You. We'll get this on Get this one on first.
Okay, yeah, let's get it on. Then we'll speak about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Chose yourself, you sent me hell, I called for help, you sent for feds. I never resisted arrest, I was feeling depressed. I was begging in the park, rope still on my neck. I just lost my best friend, carried his body in a box, cleaned his blood out the rug, image still in my head. What's deep, I still owe you $250 for a Z. And what's fucking big, I know we're never gonna speak again. It's just me, V, Jim, Ski and G in the N, 2 in the BM, 3 in the Benz. One thing indeed, I'm never leaving my friends. Ride out, gang. It was 2019 and my end should get intense now. My fiance became my ex now. I'm stressed out, trying to break down why she bounced. We were best pals, trying to get my head round and figure all these riddles out. I've got underlying issues that I scribbled out, but you just tore away the page and ripped the picture out. Yo, part of me hates you, part of me rates you, part of me blames myself, but half of me knows it takes two. The other half of me is lost, that's part of me I gave you. Wear my heart on my sleeve, my arteries and my veins too. We just used to Linkin Parks. I just smash my yard while listening to Linkin Park. Things are dark, heart sinking when I think I'm Mark. Drinking, can't stop the thinking, but can't stop drinking when thinking starts. Sitting on my kitchen top, I'm single in my stinking yard. Spliff go out the window while I'm staring at a blinking star. Twinkle like an engagement ring that's still on a widow's arm. You think it's hard, think it's shards, who's thinking of ringing Mark? I really got sections sent to Chase Farm. Now every time I'm off the radar, I ring alarms, it's cool. Tell them they can bring the past up. One day I'm looking back on now to sing with laughter. Ha ha. Yeah. If I love you, I won't kill myself. Just that is fuck you, go Going through trauma, emotional torture. You was 19, I was 24, but who was more maturer? Used to pull up in your Fiat 500 on the corner. Used to ride around London, not giving a fuck who saw us. Go to war for each other, I never wanted this for us. Both grew up in a single parent household. We were poor, but it was pure love. You made me feel like your love. Before you commit to being loyal, it's worth knowing how you was brought up. Before we got caught up, before we had a daughter. Could've given her a life, our parents couldn't afford her. partners no matter what come between us. If I make you so unhappy, I have no reason to keep ya. And if I really love you, then I'll reluctantly free ya. Maybe growing apart was always part of the procedure. Couldn't be a leader in a time I need to become weaker. Loved you most when we was at our worst, that made it even deeper. The first week, I couldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep. I lay there wide awake and wonder what we could have been. It's routine. Wake up in the morning, cigarettes and tea. Hope you happy now I left you be. A solid member left the team. We lost the fight, no extra time, no referee. No acceptance speech, just lessons I kept with me. I don't need anybody to accept me, except from me. I went from want to need, you went from need to want, to what you want from me, to finally wanting to leave and be free. Finding a peace, find a piece that runs from ya. Left you after 1 week, that's how you know I got love for ya. What's meant to be is meant to be, it will come to ya. And if it doesn't, who gives a fuck? Just live it up. For now our memories deleted, and feelings too. You used to make me feel like you would always keep it true. Said I couldn't live if I couldn't be with you. I was being used, wasn't treating you like my equal, that was peak to do. It's no wonder why you're leaving when the person that you dream of turns out to be a demon too. We was a team of two, I wasn't evil, just desperate for attention and I needed you. To the point I'm like a fiend for you. The more demeaning you became, the deeper that my feelings grew. When we wasn't beefing or screaming about the kind of things that people do, we was cool, wish we could have seen it through. Only me and you know about the evenings we're eating food, laughing till we crease. Now take it with ease, we was goals, we were grease, we were making them believe. Remember when the Subway guy put bacon in the cheese? I'm dead out on my feet, I got chase you on my knees. I know who you feel is pain, you probably hate as much as me. Should've been stronger than you were stronger than me. You just fucking made me stronger than I ever could have been. Cause 3 months after Mark died, you decided to leave. What's mad is when I look at you, I'm reminded by me. If I was unhappy and wanted freedom, I'd take it. If I wanted to make peace, I'd make it. That's some selfish shit, but I rate it. We only got ourselves in this matrix. Yeah, the cycle, we couldn't break it. It's just a shame we did the same thing as everyone else who don't plan for kids. We didn't plan for this, shit's cancerous. Now the cycle spins. Trust, no time to whinge. I guess this time society wins. Next time I'll try again. Until next time, goodbye my friend.
So that was Because I Love You, another brilliant track.
Yeah, he goes in on this one, don't he? Like it's very raw, isn't it, to say the least?
Yes, and again, he's a very good storyteller with his lyrics. He's just got this talent of being able to put you in the moment with him. And you really do feel like you're going through the exact same emotions as him with this song.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. It's just the lyrics and
the way he tells for a rap song, the way that he tells the song, and he's not obviously he's got some negative emotions towards his ex. It's understandable. So I don't know the story, not going to even assume, but that's understandable. But compared to other rap tracks that would be about your ex, he's not.
It's not like Kim, is it?
Effing and blinding and
I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what everybody else would be writing down in a letter themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, like the pain and that, and and the anger and the sadness as well, which comes across in the track. It's tangible, isn't it? Like you can feel it and that, and it's very difficult to transmit that genuinely, the emotions of it all, to actually throw it out there, so the recipient can understand the emotions of it all. It's very difficult to do, very difficult. Yeah, and he does it very well. Being
able to get you to focus on the lyrics and still enjoy the music behind it, but you are like in that moment with the lyrics.
For sure. Yeah, that's a cracker, man.
So what would you give that one?
10.
Well, I'm going to have to say, I'm afraid I give it a 10 as well.
We're so biased, aren't we?
Well, I can't help that I love Mike Righteous.
You know what? He's such a lovely guy, and when we done the interview and that, because we know him the way he is, it's like.
Yeah, after the interview, if I didn't love him before, I love him even more now because he's just. He wasn't what I was expecting at all.
No, he's such a humble guy, lovely man, and he's got a good heart,
I know, and so polite and just friendly, and you can tell he's a genuinely nice guy.
Genuine. Yeah. I've met a few people, and they don't resonate that, that genuineness and.
No, and he's captivating in the way that he presents himself and how he speaks. He's very captivating.
He's a humble guy, and he keeps it real, and that's good. And it's a great quality to have, Some people can be up themselves, and that's the truth. I've seen it.
Oh yeah,
no disrespect, but I've you don't have to be that way, and it's a great example of how you should be, really. And fair play to him.
Yeah, absolute respect for him. Brilliant guy. This one, I'm not going to lie, this was probably the most difficult one to listen to other than Margate Boy was this one, for me personally. It's called Little Girl. This one is about his daughter. And you can, let's play the track first and then we'll dive into it.
Mama run away, no way I could do the same. Oh no, child. Daddy's gonna break the cycle. And I'ma pay for some holiday just to see you smile. Oh my dear child. Little girl, 2 years you've been in the world. Don't want you to wonder why I write this now. If there's one thing that I learned in this life, I managed to fight for yours. Because life is short and can become a living hell. Little girl, don't let him tell you that your daddy isn't well. He's threatening to kill himself. He's the villain and the criminal. I ain't innocent, but I ain't in a cell. I done some toxic shit, your mother did as well. And if there's one thing I learned from her, never put another person first. Only person that you need to protect is yourself. It's not selfish, the world is. Little girl, listen up. This your song in case I ain't around to get in touch. In case you down, I'll set you up. You got me, and bless your mum. Cause I got you, I'm begging ya. Never let anyone get the better of ya. Be the best and watch the blessings come. That's lesson one. This book has never been closed. You will never be alone, cause I'll never leave, no. You were 7 weeks old, 3 deep in a bed, still never leave road. Just know I tried to fix a broken home and it broke me so. Mama run away, no way I could do the same. Oh no, child. Daddy's gonna break the cycle. And I'ma pay for some holiday just to see you smile. Oh my dear child, I'll never leave you lonely. Never leave you out. Never leave you lonely. I'll never leave you lonely. I'll never leave you now. I ain't gonna lie, I miss your mum, the little mug just split us up. We had a run and it was fun, apart from all the kicking off and getting locked out. And she doesn't give a shit, clocking out. Got a little girl, but got a lot of women problems. What is it I'm gonna tell her when a fella is a wrong? I know you like to see from one side when something goes rotten. When you look at it from outside, it genuinely wasn't. Putting something dead in a box, essentially it's a coffin. When something's out of date, chuck the fruit away. I was only your rage, my mother moved away. Before that we saw so many stupid fights. She had to do what's right, but I couldn't do the same. Not to you, not when I've been through the pain. My little girl, my baby in fact, daddy's little lady and that. You made me a man, who knows baby, maybe mum and dad will learn to forgive. Maybe one day we could chat, that ain't anytime soon. So I'm facing the facts, and just in case I don't make it to see another day, I'm making this track. Basically saying no matter what, I ain't changing even though this ain't what I planned. God made me a dad and I'm taking a stand. I'm raising you any way that I can. Over phones, it's nothing they can do cause they got no control. I tried to fix a broken home, but it broke me so. I'ma run away, no way I could do the same. Oh no, child. Daddy's gotta break the cycle. Been on my bed for some holiday, just to see you smile. Oh my dear child, I'll never leave you lonely. Never leave you, never leave you lonely. I'll never leave you lonely. I'll never leave you, no. Never leave you lonely. True say it's a miserable world, and I want you to know no matter what happens to me, I always love you. And no matter what, you'll always have yourself, so you will never be alone. And I'll always be a part of you. Trust. I love you. Oh, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I know. Oh.
For me personally, that was a tough one from my own experience of my dad not being around. That's why I found it very difficult to listen to, because for me, you could feel his genuine love for his daughter in that track.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that I've got 2 girls myself, and one of my daughters got cerebral palsy, and she means the world to me. You know what I mean? I know you don't have favourites.
Yeah.
Well, they say you don't, but I can resonate to that because my Amelia, I really care for her, and I'm not saying she is my favourite,
No.
but she means the world to me. I love her so much, and I love the other 2.
The other one's over there.
Yeah, but I love her so much. That's why I really felt, this really is powerful stuff because, it's great. It's great.
It's heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time. This track.
It is. I can resonate to that. I can resonate to that.
Yeah, the way that he expresses his feelings in the way that he does, it does speak volumes about him as a person, especially I don't want to be stereotypical, but for a man to be able to express that about his child, it speaks volumes. And yeah, it just I could see I could listen to the track from the point of view of his daughter.
Yeah,
I think that's why it got to me even more.
Did it bring something home for you as well?
It did. It really did bring it home for me. It was like someone just got a knife and stabbed me straight in the heart, because it was like, how can someone like it? That's come out wrong. The way that he obviously expresses his feelings, and he's able to do that, and he's not scared to, and he's not he's telling it exactly how it is. My dad never did that. He's never once been truthful to me. The odd time I have spoken to him, he's an putting it politely.
Fair enough.
Yeah, or
God, blimey, he was doing well, says, and he just went bang.
Sorry. The moment you mentioned the D word, yeah, he's but yeah, it was refreshing and nice to hear a father speak that way about his child. And then the little girl's voice at the end, that I couldn't take it after that.
That's powerful, and it's well documented, and he's documented that, and it's there for her to know. And that's a blessing in itself, really.
Exactly, the way he's doing it, I respect the way that he's doing it, and I think he is doing it in the right way. Again, he's not sugarcoating it. He's not going all out nasty. There's a good balance between, the emotions and everything.
No, it's really good. It's really powerful. I really resonated with that one, like yourself. So what would you give that?
Definitely a 10 for that one.
Yeah, I would give it, I will give it a 10.
10 it is. Next one is Begged For.
That's great, because with this one, predominantly half of the track is singing, and half of the track is him. So his partner
Yeah, Char is it?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
on the track, great voice.
Yeah, phenomenal voice. I was blown away, absolutely blown away. So we'll get that on now, and then we'll start getting into more of that afterwards.
Yeah, was I the one to make you smile? Did I have all those things you wait a while for? Did I keep you on your toes? Did I keep you far too close? Or did I hold too tight and let you walk out? Remember me, the one you begged for? Said as soon as we locked eyes, you never need more. Did I do something wrong? Staying right where I belong. Maybe you just lost what you begged for. Maybe you just lost what you begged for. Yeah, it's like I can never forget what's done, but this time I don't have to pretend. And in plain sight, this ride has come to an end. It ain't nice, but it's the truth and it's right. Yeah, it's right. Oh, life, tables be turning, reversing. Yeah, I keep it real, put the work in. No, yeah, only so long I can go on swerving, then hurt. You hurt me down, leaving you burning. No, yeah. Remember me, the one you begged for? Said as soon as we locked eyes, you never need more. Did I do something wrong? Staying right where I belong. Maybe you just lost what you begged for. Maybe you just lost what you begged for.
Yeah. Sometimes your heart won't let you rest till you said your piece. Now the relationship's dead, bitch, you can rest in peace. Yeah, baby, I don't wanna get too deep. No, it's out the blue, but excuse me, I was trying to find asylum like a refugee, depending on you to rescue me. These times I was weak, I was running on empty, barely eating. Yeah, hella smoking, rarely sleeping. Every week, every weekend. We're both regretful when you know it's true. It's easy to resent you when you're going through it, but I guess for the best and I get it now. I was gonna type this in a text, but I couldn't get a message out, so I said, Mike, put it in a letter, let it out. Then again, there ain't no time like the present, and life is so precious. Think it's best I said it now. Yes, say it with your chest. Do what's best, but who's it best for? Bless. You remember who you beg for. Life's too short to say less, so let's talk. Let's not forget we friends until death's door. Even though we're never going on another adventure, I still think about you here and there. I came round cause I can, and I wanna clear the air and say there are no hard feelings here. Say no lie, I know you think that I'm deceitful. Probably why I'm trying to reach you, so you can see that I'm not evil. Now I just lost myself when I was trying to keep you. Yeah, without good reason, why would you care what I've been through? We're just people that descend into love from a free fall. Yeah, and I don't even think we know what we're doing. We fall in love and our vision gets clouded by the perception we build up at others because we love them, but it ain't necessarily true. And eventually you take the L and what goes around comes back, and what doesn't kill you will build you. So fuck that, let it run, fam. It's nothing, shrug that. Water on a duck's back. You remember when you called me a mug, a scumbag? Now you're all alone and you're calling me to come back. Pfft, fuck that. I'm too busy being Mike. There will never be another me. Good luck trying to find one. This has been a nice reminder.
And remember me, the one you begged for. Said as soon as we was lost, or you begged for.
Again, the vocals is just mind-blowing how good she is.
Definitely. I was well impressed with the vocals. You made a comparison earlier on off air. What?
Yeah, it was between Sia and Amy Winehouse. We
Yeah,
were saying.
a combination of both, we were saying. It's really got that haunting sort of vibe.
Yeah, and the fact that it's just them two and the piano just makes it more personal, more impactful, and it does just strip it.
It's a great track.
Yeah, it strips it all back right to the core.
Absolutely fantastic track.
Yeah, this one, there's no Billy. It's just straight to the point. Here it is.
I really loved it. Like, you know, and it's powerful. Yeah, when I heard the vocals and it went on, it was great, you know, and then he came in, the way he works it works, it's got a great balance, hasn't it?
And he comes nice and smoothly, and
Yeah.
it's just...
It's fantastic. I love that track. It's one of my favourites on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's hard to say which one of my real favourites, but it's just such a good album.
It's a great album. It really is. It's like, you know, we could be here all day. There wouldn't be enough time to discuss it really properly, would there?
No, there really, really, really wouldn't be.
So what rating would you give this one?
That one, well, you're going to be really shocked by this. It's a 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. 10.
This is the real emotional, tough one, Margate Boy.
Yeah, Margate Boy. Let's get it on, then we'll have a chat.
Yep.
Boy 50. Inside, ain't nobody inside. I have my pain inside. I find a place and hide. Hey yo, big bro, look at what you did, big bro. I hope you're somewhere listening to this, big bro. It's like a dream, can't believe that you're dead, big bro. Can't believe we're never getting lean again, big bro. Both know you wasn't mentally ill, big bro. Can't get into politics, but still, big bro. I don't wanna tarnish anything you built, big bro. Want a real big bro, this a real shit show. That baby bump big and your baby mum's pissed. Look what you left the family to deal with, bro. Holding hands with her, going to scans with her. And I seen little man, he's got a real big toe. I noticed you never left a will, big bro. Take care of my nephew, I will, big bro. I'll be there with a tissue when he's ill, big bro. I got you from here, you can chill, big bro. Still pissed you did this to my sis and it kills, big bro. For real, big bro. You're gonna be missed like a real big bro. This feels like a fucked up film, big bro. I remember that cool, I was already stressed. And my sis text telling me you're missing, I'm upset. You said you wasn't going back again, but we're back here again. And that's just the ends, I'm so vexed, big bro. Yeah, big bro, WhatsApp group chat dug you out. I'm younger, I usually shut my mouth, but this time it's like I didn't care, big bro. Felt strange atmosphere in the air, big bro. We was there, big bro. You were somewhere where, big bro. Shars that drove in tears, big bro. She called us to just come here, big bro. We're all here, big bro. Ain't nobody inside. I had my pain inside. I find a place and hide. Ain't nobody inside, inside. Ain't nobody inside. Ain't nobody inside. Ain't nobody inside. How can I not let my conscience conquer me? How can I stop thinking about you constantly? Negative seed, grown stronger than a conquered tree. How can I hide my pain inside so wrongfully? Hide myself inside my property. I'm scared, big bro, not as clear, big bro. Same birthday every year, big bro. Yeah, big bro. Obviously you might be dead, but you're not gone to me. Got your name tattooed onto me. You was my brother before, you was my brother-in-law. Now I'm watching over yours, that's what brothers are for. You were fast-paced, can't wait, class A boy. Holding a sharp blade to a Scarface voice. Trying to be a criminal, typical Margate boy. I hope heaven got an arcade, boy. 22nd of May, that was our day, boy. Ain't no pain like heartache, boy. From now on, if you partake in the taking a class, they allow me. Around me, you can't take Troy. What? You took your life on the 8th. Birthday 2 weeks away, planning funerals. At the same time, what a shame, I was at a service, Lily was crying on stage. I remember she was born, life's not a game when you're younger and you think time's gonna wait, but really time flies like it's tied to a plane inside. Ain't nobody inside. I have my pain inside. I find a place and hide. Ain't nobody inside, inside. Ain't nobody inside. Ain't nobody inside. Ain't nobody inside. That's it.
So that was Margate Boy. Now, like this, personally, to me, it means a lot. You know, I know the situation, you know, surrounding Mark and whatnot, and you know, it's really difficult, you know, to listen to that track because of, you know, the circumstances around it, and you know, it affected me a lot. You know, I didn't know Mark for a long time, but I did know Mark, and it's you know, sometimes I can't really speak about it. Sometimes I find it difficult to speak about because I don't want to, you know.
It's a hard. This one's a hard one to kind of review because it's
not really a review as such.
No,
because it's not like about the review of the song.
It's not that kind of
the
song.
The others we can do that.
Yeah, we can pick apart, and you know,
it's more than that, and yeah, it's really powerful, and overall, Mark wanted it to be done. Like, this is what Mark wanted, and you only have to go back to the interview to you know, see what he says about it himself. You know, we discussed it and covered it.
Yeah.
But on a personal level, me, you know, knowing Mark as well, yeah, it's you know, it never makes it any easier to come to terms with things.
No, I mean, obviously I didn't know Mark, so but even for me, it's difficult to review this track. And again, I remember exactly where we were when we heard it for the first time, because you know. And it was difficult. I don't know how I stopped myself from bawling my eyes out, and that's what got me as a fan as Mike Righteous. It's just a shame that because of the circumstances, but it's just the way that he's able to express the feelings that he felt about the situation in that song, and again, he's not sugarcoating it.
No.
How he delivers it is just, it's because it's so real that makes it more impactful, and without it sounding wrong, it's a very beautiful song because of that.
Look, also, you know, like we discussed, there's a bigger picture as well. Let's not get away from the fact that, you know, hopefully and probably that is, it can, you know, touch other people and help others, and it has been influential in other people in this sense and term of relatability within, you know, the circumstances of it all, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. In my opinion, the way that he's done the song is, I think he's done it the right way, because it's
not easy.
No.
And he has done it the right way. And
he has, because there is a bigger message that he's trying to say to people. It's not just about Mark in the song. And I think he's done the right thing, and I can't fault it in any way, shape or form. No,
and I think, you know, God bless, like, Mark would have been proud, like, you know, he would have been proud of you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, we all wish that this didn't have to happen, We would rather it not happen than not had any of this, than Mark still be here today. And that's the truth.
Exactly.
But it's unfortunate, and can we learn a lesson? Can we learn things? Learn something? Can something positive come out of this tragedy? What has happened?
Exactly what I was about to say.
And yes, there can be. There has to be. We have to source some sort of positivity out of, if any, the facts that this song has been made that can touch and resonate with other people, and potentially save someone else from the same fate.
Exactly.
Which is the core sense and the main issue of the situation. So, words don't do it justice.
No, none at all.
Words don't do it justice. But from a personal view, knowing, I did know Mark for a short time, but I did know him. So I feel that I have got, I can speak about it. Because I
you've
did know
got
him.
far more right to speak about it than I do.
And, love goes out to the family, all the family, as always, Yeah,
because absolutely lovely family.
Yeah, wonderful family, beautiful family. So, yeah, that was Margate Boy. We're not even going to put a mark on it. It's ridiculous. We don't need to do all that.
No, and I think everybody knows what we're going to give it anyway.
Yeah, so it's not about that. We just wanted to cover it, out of respect.
Oh yeah, because it was important to cover it.
100%, and that's where we're going to leave it on that overview of it all. So before we finish, let's deal with the overview, the album as a whole. Mike Righteous, so the album.
I've got a few things. Why I love Mike Righteous in this album. That's what I'm going to be calling it. He's the only artist that's able to come across with his. Oh my God, I can't even talk now. See, the moment you mentioned start
Just start again.
Okay. He's the only artist I've come across who is able to express his emotions the way he does. You get other artists that, they might put a few sad words on a bit of paper, but they don't mean it, or you can't feel the emotion from it. You can't feel the passion. You can't feel what it is they're talking about. He's the only one that I know that I've come across that can do that. The whole album does an absolute great job of expressing that, both musically and lyrically. Glad I got that out right. Okay. He's definitely he's not only my favourite rapper, so he's overtaken Eminem. He is my favourite vocalist, so he's overtaken Matt Bellamy, Chester Bennington, Corey Taylor. He's overtaken them, which who would have ever seen that one coming?
No.
And he has topped my favourite artist that I've put in my emotional category. This is my emotional impact category. There's only one person in that category, which is Adele. He's topped Adele.
Wow.
So overall, I'll wait and see what you want to say about the album. Sorry, I kind of just,
Wow. I think you dribbled all over it. Overall the album, has been impactful, powerful, great message. Happened for a reason. Would rather it have not been, I would say an artist for an album, probably for someone not to not to make an album, that says a lot.
Yeah.
But overall, the power of the album is phenomenal. Everything you've said, and I just overall, I've got it on. I've got the album on my playlist, and I just love. I love it, and it just makes you think. It's not an album where you're not gonna have a.
You're not going to have a party with it.
No, you're not going to have a party.
It's not
you're not going to blare it out in the car. It's just like maybe if you're on a motorway, you're on a long motorway trip at night time coming back, just to and put it on. So that's what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, for a rap album, I've never heard of any rap album having this much emotion in it where you're crying. I mean, it's not heard of. With a lot of music actually, but he just does it so well. He's a genius.
He is. He definitely is a genius. So yeah, I've got nothing else to add on that. You think you've covered it all?
Well, I could say so much more, and
Yeah.
you know, I really could.
Yeah, but just
Yeah, I
leave
think
it
I'll
there.
stop there before, you know, I set myself even further up, you know.
No,
Yeah.
it's great. It's great. But yeah, overall, it's been a powerful album review. You know, it's been a different album review.
Yeah,
It's different than any other review that we've done so far.
exactly. I think one last thing I'm just going to say. I think why I connect with Mike Righteous so much is because, as I said earlier, he's the only one that expresses himself like this. And what I also meant by that was because he's so raw in the way that he writes and he doesn't sugarcoat it, not just music, even like poetry and stuff that I'm into. Nobody does that. I mean, I wrote a poetry book, not that I'm trying to plug it, I'm really not. But I had quite a few people say to me it was difficult to get through because it was so raw with the emotion. And that's why I resonate with him, because he's the only other person I've come across that has that way of writing.
Well, that's a good place to leave it there. And hopefully we might, in the future...
Yeah, you never know, we might have him back again.
Yeah, or I wasn't going to actually say that, but yeah, definitely have him back again, 100%. But you just mentioned your poetry book. Maybe in time, maybe we can have a Bushes.
You want to review my poetry book? Okay.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I'm just pre-warning you. Quite a few people said it was difficult to get through because
Okay.
of the emotions. But
That's
yeah,
something maybe to think about in the future.
I'm happy to do that.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that was, you've been watching That's Your Opinion, Not Mine. Fantastic, blessed album review by Mike Righteous. We'll be back at some stage next week, probably. We don't know what with, you know what we're like. It could be anything, couldn't it, Des?
Who knows? I'm just trying to think of something ridiculous. It could be, I don't know, reviewing a frigging lawnmower or something. I don't know. Or I don't know. Or Korean nipples, maybe. Who knows?
Oh yeah, okay. So So we'll be back next week. So until then, peace out. It's goodbye from me.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to say, we give that album a 10, obviously. So yeah.
Yes, sorry, I was too fast. 10 out of 10, all round.
Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. 10.
Anything else, Des, before we wrap up?
No, I think that's it. Because again, I could be talking about Mike Righteous till the cows come home. So yeah, I think that's enough before I really put my foot in it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you all later.
Peace out.